record. Okay, so today we are going to be talking about a whole variety of things because I feel like there's so much going on right now, and I want to make sure that you guys have like all the information. So first of all, if you're in the Vitals group, oh my gosh, you guys are kicking butt. Like seriously, all the Transformation Tuesdays yesterday, people are posting videos, people are posting workouts, just being consistent. Rank advancements are happening tomorrow. The cup was amazing. For everybody that's like plugged in and on board and tapped into what is happening, I'm just blown away by how awesome this all is. And just so many people are just getting out of their own way and just making this stuff happen. And it is so crazy to see. It's very awesome. So I'm really excited. If you guys are in the Vitals group and you're doing what you need to be doing and you're, posting and all of that, I just want to tell you, oh my gosh, awesome job. Okay, so let's talk about some things I want to talk about this call. First of all, the Challenge Group app. Have you guys seen it? Have you accessed it? If you haven't, please put it on your to-do list for tomorrow because it is really cool. I'm running a challenge group right now, and I will never in my life run a challenge group in a Facebook group again, ever. This app is everything, like everything, you guys. You can schedule posts. You can see your challengers when they log in their workout in Shakeology. You can see their goals. There's a Facebook type news feed that you can see. You can schedule posts to pop up if that's what you want to do. People can track their goals with their weight, their measurements, their pictures, and they can either keep that private to themselves or they can allow you to see it. It gives the group atmosphere of a challenge group, but it also goes above and beyond, and it gives them a way to like track themselves. And every day, like if you don't log your workout in your Shakeology, a reminder is popping up on their phone. Hey, you forgot to work out today. Did you drink your Shako? How awesome is that? And the coach portal that we can access on the computer or on our phones, oh my God, you are literally tracking your challengers. Like you can see their activity. It's just amazing. Honestly, I hope that you guys take the time tonight or tomorrow to look at it. And so how do you find it? Go into your online office. In the What's New section on the right-hand side, there's a little thing about the Challenge Tracker app. Click on it. And it's got the video links. So you can watch the 6-minute video that explains how it works for coaches. And you can also watch the 4-minute video that you would send to your challenge group participants so they can, learn about it. You invite your challengers to it. They accept it. You can upload files. So in my 21-day fix challenge group, I uploaded the approved food list. So if they're out grocery shopping and they need to like figure out what they can get, they can just pull it up and boom, it's there. This tracker app is gold, like golden. It's amazing. Please put it on your to-do list to look at it. Please give it a piece of your plate tonight or tomorrow. You'll be blown away. And then your next challenge group, utilize it because it's awesome. Seriously. Okay, challenge group app. Does anyone have any questions? If you have any questions about the app, put them in the chat and I will answer them. All right, next line of business is the 60 days to diamond. Okay, so I know that there's a lot going on, but here's the thing. I looked at this program that Sarah's team created. It's Sarah Try, who's 3-time elite. Josh Coates, who's like a crazy big mentor within Beachbody. It's Carly Del Carlo, elite top 10 coach. It's Brittany Powers, elite top 10 coach. Alexa Luckenbach, who's an elite coach. And also, I think it's Emma Owens, who's a premier coach. These are big time coaches that created this. What it is, it's a 60-day to diamond program. It's not on Facebook. It's on Kajabi. And what Kajabi is you would get an email to access it. And there's day 1, day 2, day 3, and you just click. And when you complete day 1, it'll give you access to day 2. When you complete day 2, it'll give you access to day 3. It's self-paced for you. But Sarah said she doesn't want people to like binge and like go 5 days without doing it and then sit there for an hour and do like 10 days. Don't do that. Every day there's a video. The videos are 6 minutes or less. No more overwhelming you with information. It's not like that. The videos are 6 minutes or less, done by a different coach each day. And then there's a PDF that goes along with it that you'll download and print out. It gives you literally your dailies to do and your monthly trackers. I mean, for those of you guys who like the pen and paper and who like to check things off and who like things that look really neat and organized, I think Alexa created it, and it's amazing. And it literally, the daily to-dos, you guys, these are not new things. And it also incorporates Instagram and having a presence on Instagram and starting conversations on Facebook and Instagram. It breaks down, and you have a checklist of every single day what you need to do. Again, these things, you know them, you've heard of them before, but you need to do them. And as you do them every day, you check it off. And then you have your monthly goals, okay? So you have your weekly checklist, and then you have another sheet that's a monthly checklist. In the first month, your goal is to have a minimum of 3 challengers, sign 4 coaches. And as you do these things, you check it off. So for those of you guys who like these types of things, oh my gosh, I want to remind you guys of something. I don't know who was in the Dash to Diamond group that we did maybe 7 or 8 months ago with Sarah Tri's team, but some of you guys were in that, right? And there was a huge cash reward at the end, like $7,400 was the huge cash reward. And you had to hit certain goals. So you had to hit Success Club by a certain date, and you had to, sign 2 coaches or something like that. But if you hit these goals, then you got a piece of the pot. And based on how many people hit the goals, that's what the pot of money would be divided by. Do you know that week 1, week 2, everyone was engaged. Everyone was excited. There was like 100 people in this group, and everyone was just crazy, so excited about it. Then by the very last week, at the end of the 6 weeks, I think it was a 6 week, do you know only 1 person hit the goal, and 1 person got the entire cash prize? And I just remember talking to some of you guys who were in that group, and I'm like, what's $7,400 mean to you? Like, not only would you have advanced your business, not only would you have grown and made income from all the work that you've done, but then you would have gotten thousands of dollars that you would have won. What is that to you? I don't know, like, is that two months of work pay? If you just would have stayed focused, if you just would have treated it like it was a job, 1 person stayed focused from week 1 all the way to week 6, and they won everything. And everyone else fell off because life got crazy. And so I want to remind you of this, because I want you to take the 60 days to diamond if you're going to commit. And I want you to show up every single day and treat it like a job. And do you know what will happen if you do that? Just like 21 Day Fix is laid out for us. If you follow the food guide and if you do the workouts, you will see results. Point blank, period. It's laid out. Just follow the plan. The same goes with the 60 Days to Diamond. If you follow the plan every single day, don't worry about long term. Just show up and do what you have to do every single day and stay disciplined every single day. Then at the end of 60 days, you know what? You'll probably be a diamond coach. And even if you fall short of diamond, do you know how much further along you'd be in your business than if you didn't? There's nothing bad that can come from staying disciplined and consistent and committed. Nothing. A lot of times I was talking to Josh today because I had my call, and we were talking about the 60 Days to Diamond. And I was sharing with him how, rank goals scare me. And this was me being very vulnerable. And they scare me because for 2 years, I have failed to help people, my personally sponsored, advance in rank. And the only solid diamond that I have was my second CBC or Charles's business. And that's it. That's it. And so every time I would set these rank goals and then fail to hit them, it was just like, oh my gosh, I mean, you can only fail so many times and it starts to affect you. It does. And this is a big fear of mine. And so I started telling this to Josh, and I'm like, I'm scared that like a lot of the girls on our team have great momentum right now. And they all have amazing potential and they all have amazing whys and North Stars. But at some point I fail them to help them keep going, because when life gets hard or when something happens or when they don't see results, they just seem to like kind of fall off. And because everybody does it, I have to look at myself as a leader and be like, why is this happening? Why aren't I able to help people like duplicate this business? I don't understand. And so for me, like a diamond type of goal or diamond type of group is very scary, because like my fear of failure is crazy with it. And Josh told me, sometimes, a lot of times it's safer to decrease your goals than to increase your activity. So for example, if somebody sets out to hit 2-star diamond by summit, or if someone sets out to hit elite this year or diamond in 60 days, in that first month or the first 2 months of the year, they didn't really sign any coaches, and maybe they missed hitting Success Club, and it's just not looking real good. It's easier to decrease your goals and say, you know what? I really don't care too much about elite. I'll just focus on premier, or I don't really even care about elite and premier anymore. Or if you're not moving towards your rank goal, it's safer to just say, I actually don't care about rank anymore. Diamond doesn't really matter to me. I'm just here, and I just want to help people. And that's safer. And he was like, how about when you start to struggle with getting results and moving closer to your goal, how about instead of decreasing your goal, how about you increase your activity that will get you to your goal? How about that? How about instead of letting that fear of failure say, you know what, elite doesn't really matter. You know what, Andrea, rank doesn't really matter to you, so don't even worry about that. But deep down it does, because I know that it shows leadership. It shows that I'm helping people change lives with this business. So deep down it does matter. And so what I was doing in what's safer is to just decrease the goal. And so I'm going to ask you guys, don't decrease your goal. I don't know where you are this week in March. I don't know what your January and February has been. I don't know how consistent you've been with your activity. And I don't know if you're hitting the goals that you've set for yourself. But what I am going to ask you is take an honest look at yourself, in your business, in the goals that you set. And if you're not on track to hit them, then instead of decreasing them or changing your time frame or telling yourself it doesn't matter, how about you look at what do you need to increase in your activity so you hit those goals? Because here's the thing, you need to hit the goals, because success breeds more success. And if you want your team to follow you, then you've got to lead by example. One of the things that I was talking to Josh about, and I said, well, you know what? I'm going to tell them, don't worry about diamond. Don't focus on diamond. Just focus on your daily activity every single day. Just make it your goal to complete your to-do list every single day. And don't worry about diamond. Again, this is my fear. This is my fear of failure speaking and coming out and thinking of how I'm going to throw this to you guys and present it to you guys, because saying that, people are going for diamond and then not, it gets to me like I've got some issues with this now that I need to overcome. But I said, so do you think that's a good approach to not tell them, don't worry about that rank, just focus on your daily to-dos? And he said, no, that's not a good approach, because what you're doing is you're doing, or you're saying, and you can either focus on rank and getting to diamond or focus on your daily activities. You're making them choose. And instead of making them choose, it's an and. In this business, it's and. Focus on your daily activities and your goals. Because you need to focus on both. You need to write down your goals every single morning when you wake up. And diamond does matter because it's the next stepping stone to get you to 2-star, where you can open your next CBC. You're going to have some people on your team that are working this business, and then you're really going to start seeing your income change because you got that second CBC placed on your weak leg, and that's going to start creating double the volume on the same things for you. So see, diamond does matter. And so for me, it's safer to say or. It's safer for us to say, you know what, I'm not worried about rank. I'm not worried about Success Club. I'm just going to focus on my daily activities. See, making you choose that's safer. But you need to say and, because that's what leaders do. And then you proceed and you stay focused, because here's the thing. And this is the example Josh gave me. He said, I want to be a public speaker, and I want to charge $10,000 for 1 hour of me speaking at an event. $10,000. He goes, this is really big because right now nobody pays me to speak. He's like, I speak for free right now just so I can promote my trainings. So when I speak on team calls or I do events, I'm doing them for free because I want to promote my trainings. So to say that I want to go from asking people to let me speak to being paid $10,000 a speaking session, that's a really big goal. He's like, so every morning I write down that goal. I write it down and I look at it. And then the next thing I look at is my daily to-do list. He goes, and here's an example. Today, I had to do a training on Facebook ads. Who wants to do a training on Facebook ads? Nobody. They're not fun. Trust me, I've tried. They're not fun. Oh, he's like, I didn't want to do a training for Facebook ads, but because I know that my goal of $10,000 per speaking engagement is important to me, what it signifies, and that is my goal, and I'm reminded of that, and it's the first thing I think about in the morning, then I know that I got to do this Facebook ad training today. See, it's not an or, it's an and. And for us, as this team moves forward in 2016, if you're running right now, and a lot of you guys are running right now, it's an and. And you know, a lot of people, they say or, well, I'm not going to focus on rank, or I'm just going to focus on my daily activities, because they're trying to keep a balance in their life. They want to keep a balance. They don't want to get off balance with the business and family and time and work and all that. He goes, but by nature, the word and is way more balanced than or. Or means that something's on one side and nothing's on the other side. That's what or means. But and means you have stuff on both sides. And that's how you find the balance. So as we proceed forward, you guys need to focus on rank and your daily activities. You need to be connected into why you're doing this, your North Star, every single day. And if you decide to commit to the 60 days to diamond, just like 21 Day Fix, just like Insanity, stick with it 100%. Don't binge one day and then go AWOL a week. It doesn't work that way. You have to show up and be consistent every single day. This business works if you work. And now you have a complete map with a 6-minute video every single day, done by some of the best top coaches, most successful coaches in this business. And you have access to it. Not everyone has access to this, but you guys do. And so when you decide to do this, I want you to remember, you'll be excited week 1. You'll be real excited. But then you're going to get sick, or your kids are going to get sick. And so, or you're going to go through stuff. What are you going to do on week 2? Are you showing up? Is your North Star that important? Is this that important to you? Because if it is, then you show up. And you keep your rank and your dates in mind, and you go for it. And here's the other thing. I don't know what your big goals are, but goals have to be so big that they're almost not meant to be hit, right? So often I think our team, because of me and my leadership and my example, we stay safe. And so we set easy, attainable goals. And then when we fall short on hitting them, because you'll fall short more times than you hit. Think about like the Tom Brady. He's like one of the best quarterbacks in the NFL, and maybe he's only won, let's just say, like 4 championships. I really don't know how many championships. And let's just say he's been playing for like 15 years, 20 years. I really don't know how long he's been playing. Let's just say 20 years. So if he's only won 4 championships, that means that he has lost 16 seasons. See, so when you set these goals, a lot of times you aren't going to hit them if they're big enough. But that's okay. That's okay, because if they're crazy, crazy big, maybe it's not meant for you to hit it, but even when you fall short, you'll exceed what you thought you could even do. Here's an example. When I first started working with Josh this year, safe to me would be getting back to 5-star and then 6-star. And that's what I told him, like, you know what, right now, 6-star. So okay, so 5-star was like safe to me, and then 6-star would be another safe-ish goal, but it would require work for me. But if I fall short on hitting that goal, then I might end up at a 2-star, maybe a 3-star, right? Because we don't always hit our goals. We don't hit our goals more times than we hit them, and that's okay. You know, someone who bats a 300, and I guess a 300 is like really, really good, that means that they only get 3 hits out of 10. 3 out of 10, that's batting 300. Jeff, I could be wrong on this. I don't know, but I know that's right because Josh told me. So he was like, okay, so if you're batting 300, you're making millions in like the baseball league. And I don't follow baseball. But anyways, and he was like, but that means that you're only hitting 3 out of 10 balls. But you're still a millionaire because you're hitting 3 out of 10 balls. So what I'm saying is that when you set your goals so big, you're either going to win or you're going to learn. That's it. Win or learn when you set them big. Because and you'll still achieve so much. But when you set your goals small and short, oh, I want to be diamond by Summit in July. And it's February and you said that in February? What? That's selling yourself really short. And you know what? When you fall a little short of your goal, you're going to be a dang emerald in July. And that's bull because you can achieve so much more. But what if you said, when I attend Summit, I'm going to be a 5-star diamond. And that's crazy. It's crazy, especially if you're sitting at emerald right now. That's a crazy, crazy goal, right? But what if you said it? And then what if you started putting action in every single day? Despite the fear, despite that voice in your head that's telling you it's crazy, no way. What if you acted as if that goal is 100% going to happen, even if you fall short at 4-star or 3-star or 2-star? Isn't it worth it? Isn't all the work you put in worth it? Instead of setting your goal diamond by Summit and then you fall short and you're at emerald or ruby. See, so often we set our goals short and then we hit them or we fall a little short of them. More people need to set their goals bigger. Have courage. Have courage and belief in yourself to do this and set your goals bigger and know that you're either going to win or you're going to learn. But whatever the case, even if you fall short, you're going to be so much further ahead than if you played it safe with your goal. Okay? And that was me telling Josh, well, what about 6-star by Summit? And he's like, what? You're a lifetime 5-star, 6-star. That's way too safe. No. But again, and here's the other thing. You know, I don't know if you guys think if you battle this fear of failure, if you're, doubt in yourself, self-doubt, or can I really do this? Or you play the comparison game. But I want you guys to know that you're not alone in that. I battle that a lot. Like I've got crazy fear of failing again at hitting elite. I have crazy fear of hitting and not hitting my goals because it's a reflection of my leadership. It's a reflection of how I'm leading and helping you guys change lives with this business. And to fail for so many years in a row. And the other thing is like seeing so many coaches that, I came into this business with, and they're so much further ahead, and their teams are just, girls are quitting their jobs left and right and becoming financially free and stable. It's very easy to get caught up, and that self-doubt will start to come in my head. And so and I have to just say, stop. I have to say, stop. No, I'm not going there. And so I want you guys to know, I'm telling you this because I want you to know I face it too. And you might be struggling with confidence in hitting diamond, just like I'm struggling with confidence in getting to 10 star, 15 star. I mean, we're all facing it. But here's the thing, like, we move forward even though we feel the fear. We take action instead, along with that fear, and we feel it. And it's okay. And that self-doubt, like, it's there, but you fight it with personal development. But know you're not alone. Know that we all feel that. And one more thing I want to just point out is that, a lot of times fear of what people will think, it holds us back from creating big goals for ourselves. Fear of what people will think, fear of rejection will stop us from inviting. It'll stop us from starting new conversations. It'll stop us from going public with goals. And so what I want to tell you is this. Every time you're in the presence of other people and you're worried about what are they thinking of me, people are not thinking anything of you. They're actually comparing themselves to you. And more times than not, they're comparing their flaws to your highlight reel. Think about yourself. When you compare yourself to other people, are you like comparing yourself like, oh man, she's got this and this and this, and you're comparing your flaws or your struggles? Or do you look at people like, oh, I'm way better than her? Most people don't do that. So they're comparing, their flaws to how awesome they see you or how awesome you are to them. And so as you move forward with these big goals and these big dreams that you have that make you even nervous to say, and as you move forward with inviting people, or do I even have the right to post this on Facebook and share this because I'm worried about what people will think? I want you to know that people probably think you're awesome. And if there is any type of comparison, it's just them thinking of their flaws to your amazingness. And so just understand that. And so when that fear starts coming into your head, understand that it's false. And that's really what's going on in other people's heads. And so, and I talked to Josh about this today, and he's like, what I want you to proceed as, and what other coaches do, is have the arrogance of a celebrity, the arrogance of a rock star, but the humbleness of a homeless man. And so what that means is post your best life, post your big goals, post your big dreams, share your journey. Share everything amazing and great about you. Share your struggles, but always have an upstring. Walk with confidence. Walk with faith. Walk with your head up and be laser focused, right? But then be so humble. And when I think about when he was explaining this to me, and reach out to people. So when people see your presence on social media and they think, oh my gosh, wow, I'm looking at Megan right now. So, oh my God, Megan, like, amazing, like, her videos, her pictures, she's so cool. And then when Megan messages me just to talk, or Megan messages me to say, hey, do you want to do this with me? And you're like, oh my God, Megan, like, what? And you can have that conversation and be kind and be humble and reach out to them. And when Josh was explaining this to me, it made me think of something that I've actually never forgotten. And I want to share this, and then I'll conclude the call, I promise. When I went to leadership a couple years ago, it was in California, and I went out by myself. And so I get to the airport in California, and I get off my plane, and I'm looking for any Beachbody coaches around because I want to share a taxi, right? So I don't want to pay like $40 my own. So I spot this girl, this beautiful girl with this P90X shirt on. She was super, super cute. And I went up, I'm like, hey, okay, so I'm guessing you're a coach, you're here for leadership. She's like, yeah. I'm like, awesome. Do you want to split a cab? And she's like, yeah, I do. And so we start talking and everything. And, she's telling me about her business, and she'd been in the business for like a year and a half, and she had just achieved 5-star, and, she was working on like 10-star in the next 6 months. You could just tell like she was going somewhere. And so I immediately felt like I definitely was in the presence of someone who was going to do something awesome with this business. And so we go through leadership, and as we're going through leadership every day, she texted me because we exchanged numbers because we were going to ride back after leadership together. She would text me and be like, hey, how's it going? Hey, are you loving leadership? Or, oh my God, what did you think of that speaker? And I thought that that was so cool that she kept doing that. It actually kind of caught me off guard because I'm like, why does she care? Like, I'm a coach and, we're not on the same team and we're not friends. But she kept sincerely and genuinely reaching out to me and just like, hey, or can't wait to see you in the morning. I'll grab us coffees or whatever. Everything was so kind and so humble. And so we rode back and then we departed ways. But like every couple weeks, she just messaged, say like, hey, how's it going? Like, what's going on with you? And this and that. And it was never really about her. And it was always about me. And it was just always so kind. And that coach is Megan E. Woldson, who is now a 15-star diamond coach. And she has a rock star business. And she did it while she had a baby. And she worked her business while moving. And she's just got little kids. And she did it. And her team is like totally behind her. And I've never forgot that. And so when Josh was telling me, be as arrogant as a rock star, but humble as a homeless person, I mean, I just couldn't believe how she always remembered me. Like, why? I'm not even a prospect of yours. And so genuinely kind. And I can imagine that's probably how she is with her challengers and just with her coaches and everything. And let that be a lesson. I think that's what Josh meant when he was saying that, and she posts amazing things and you'd never expect that out of her, being as busy as she is, but that's how she is. And so I just wanted to share that with you guys because I don't know. It made sense to me when he said it. All right. So I'm going to the, okay. Yeah. Okay. So April just got on. I know, Jeff, I'm so sorry. Yeah. So Tracy was talking, she missed the Pot by One coach in 2 days because she wasn't consistent that week and she lost out on 1,000. So what I'm saying is, if you're going to commit to the 60 days to diamond, freaking commit and stay committed. Not just week one, not when the motivation's there. I mean like the whole 60 days. And set your goals big. Set your goals really big, really, really big. And it's okay if you fail to hit them because you'll be so much further along than if you just stay safe and then you fail to hit those and then you're just gonna probably not be much further than what you are now. Does anybody have any questions about anything that we talked about tonight? I know there wasn't really like one solid topic, but I definitely wanted to push you guys to start using the app. I want you guys to understand what the 60-day to diamond is. Oh, also, for those people that are going to do the 60-day to diamond, we only have one more vital behavior week next week. And that's going to be personal development. So those groups are going to turn into an accountability group for the 60-day to diamond. Not that I want, you guys don't have to post every single day, but what I want it to be is an environment of accountability for building your business, just like the challenge groups are accountability for your fitness. And I'm not quite sure, like the Push to Purpose page, that's more informational. And the Go-Getters group is kind of like informational too. But I want just a small group of accountability for the 60-day diamond. Carrie, okay, so what I'm going to do is after this call, I'm going to post on the Team Push to Purpose the link that you can access the 60 days to diamond, and you'll have access to it like right now. So you'll be able to input your email and then you'll get it. So yeah, so that's how you do that. All right, any other questions?
I had a quick question.
Okay.
It's about the app. So you said, like I've been having issues with posting coach stuff from the app. Like I have to get on my computer and do it. I know I can see some things from the coach side. Are you being able to see everything and being able to like post files and stuff from your phone, or do you have to be on the computer?
You can't access the coach portal through the app. I post things through the app as the coach, but the files that I uploaded and when I check the other users, I'm doing that on a computer.
Okay, that's what I wanted to verify. And then have you had any pushback that you are not now using Facebook? I've had a lot of people that were in all my groups before. I've invited them and then they were like, oh, well, I don't want to download another app and I don't understand why you're not doing it on Facebook. Like, how do you like, I like the app a lot, so I just don't know how do you.
I have not had a single person. I've had nothing but amazing feedback, to be honest with you. So I would just say, because this allows for a better challenge group environment, allows for more ability. Yeah, to be able to log in and track yourself and your progress. I just think that you as the coach, this is what you're moving to now. And if people don't like it, then they don't have to join you on the app. But I definitely think that you should go all in on the app. Don't spread yourself too thin between trying to do both.
Yeah.
Unless but yeah, I mean, I'm going all in with the app. I won't run another Facebook group, challenge group again.
Yeah, I love it a lot. So, okay, thank you.
Yep. Okay, let's see what else. I use the tracker in the tracker app just like the challengers do. Yeah, I do too. Like, I'm posting my workouts in Shakeology and posting in there every single day. And in fact, you guys, I actually posted an incentive this morning that I'm going to send a gift I'm going to pick one person who for the next 21 days logs their Shakeology and workout every single day. I'll draw one name to send a prize to, but I'm just really trying to keep them engaged and create that importance of checking in and tracking, because that's like really good accountability. Yeah, and Tanya says she loves the app. I'm telling you guys, get on the app. It's seriously amazing. Okay, so I think that's all we have. So once I hang up this call, I will post the 60 Days to Diamond, download the PDF. The PDF is found on day 1. So you'll watch not the first intro video, but the day 1 video, you'll watch that. And if you scroll all the way down past even all the comments and everything, you'll see the PDF that you can download. Danny says, can you run free groups? You could probably do anything you want. I know that you can do Shakeology only groups. I don't know if they give you an option to not choose Shakeology or a program. So what I would do is, if that happens, like, just tell them, just pick Shakeology or whatever. Just say, I know you can run shakedowns like Shakeology. I don't know if it gives you an option to not choose either, though. I haven't looked at that, but look into it. And even if they do have to say, yes, I'm drinking Shakeology, and they're not, for a 5-day free group, it's still worth it to get them over there and on that, I think. Okay. Is there a cost to 60 Days to Diamond? No, it's free. They did a lot of work, you guys, a lot of work. I mean, they put in tons, and they're giving it to you guys for free. So that's pretty awesome. I mean, and Sarah, you guys know I love her. She's one of my best friends. And for her to extend this to our team, she didn't need to do that. And so I think that the best thing that we can do is give her results. And so we can give her testimonials for it. And that's my goal for her, because I really, she didn't have to do that, and she did it because she's a true servant leader. And so I'm just really grateful. But yeah, it's totally free. So you have access to everything. Okay, so I think that's it. Thank you so much for jumping on the call. It is worth money. Yes, for sure. It's pretty awesome. Okay, April, I think you should. You're going to be doing this anyways. I mean, even if I think you should. You'll be able to take 30 to 40 minutes a day and put it into this. It's worth it. It's truly worth it, because you don't want to lose momentum. You've got to keep going. And just like I said, Megan E. Waldston, she hit 15-star as she gave birth to a baby. Like a month after she gave birth is when she hit 15-star. Trust me, that took months and months of serious work to do that. So people do it. Like, people who are dead serious about this business, they work through pregnancies, they work through divorces, they work through, deaths, they work through this stuff because it's their purpose. And because their why is that important to them. So you stay focused, even when life is crazy, and most people would say, I just can't do it right now. So I encourage you to go for it. I encourage all of you guys to. All right. Yay. She's doing it. I'm excited. Okay. So when I post this, right when I hang up, comment, because there's only 14 people on this call. So if you are going to do it, be like, I'm totally in. And that will create excitement for other people in your team and things like that. All right, guys, have a good night. Thanks for getting on the call, and we will talk next week. See ya.